This is how visual structure works. You start by selecting a ticker or an underline. I'm going to select Apple. Then, you select an investment amount and an investment horizon. You can also select a maximum loss in percentage that you are ready to tolerate on your investment. I'm going to set it to 100%. Then you click Create. What you can see here is the historical evolution of the underlying price. You can see it over 1 month, or over 6 months, or even over longer periods. And then you can see our statistical projections into the future, showing where the price of Apple could be at investment horizon. You can now express your views by dragging the lines defining the interval inside which you think the price is going to be at the investment horizon. If you're pessimistic, you can move the interval down. If you're optimistic, like myself, you're going to move the interval up. Once you have expressed your views, you can also do it here, you can now click on the Show Visual Structure button. This launches our proprietary artificial intelligence algorithm that selects the visual structure that is best for you given your views and risk appetite. This is your custom-built visual structure. It is represented by a payoff diagram. A payoff diagram is a graph showing how much money you're going to get depending on the market outcome. If the price ends up at $207.50, you get $250. If the price stays where it is at $218, then you get back $3. If the price moves to $235, you get $250 back. And finally, here, if the price moves all the way up to $240, you get $1,250 back. This visual structure is basically a contract between you and the market. Its price is $199, but is this a good price? You can judge it by looking at its robust performance characteristics reported here. So, the expected return is about 11%. The expected profit is $21. You can also see more detailed information here. In particular, the profit probability is a very important characteristic. As you can see, it is about 71%. You can interact with the visual structure, and you can see how the performance characteristics adjust in real time as you drag the points. Here, I move it, and you can see the profit probability move from 71% to 79%. However, at the same time, the expected profit drops. Now it's only 3%. This is the so-called risk-return trade-off. It has a lower risk, but also a lower return, and I like this one better. Note also that it costs a bit more, $244. So, I'm going to buy this visual structure. However, there is one more additional step necessary. Options have a multiplier of 100, and we may need to modify the visual structure to make it adhere to this restriction. To do this, just click on the Quantize button, and the system is going to properly adjust your visual structure, trying to make you even better off. You can see that the profit probability has not changed, while the expected return even went up a little bit. Now I can click on Buy this visual structure. I can inspect it one last time. I can look at the orders here and see exactly the orders that are going to be placed in the market. And if I'm satisfied, I click on Confirm Purchase. And now, there it is. Visual structure purchase confirmed. This newly acquired visual structure immediately appears in the list of your visual structures. And the great news is, if you ever would like to change your visual structure, you can always do it by just clicking on the table. So here is the visual structure that you have just purchased. But how do you modify it? You can find this out from the next explainer video. Good luck with your visual structures.